Hello there, and this is the final part of my analysis of my most recent channeled video, Blue Star Solstice 2016, Memory Complex Codes, Royal Houses of Sirius, Pleiades and Lyra. So we're just going to move into the final part, which is an activation. And as I said in the previous couple of videos, the activation is to be given to you in its pure form. And if any analysis takes place of that material, that analysis is best coming from you. So you utilize the right hemisphere of the brain and the left hemisphere of the brain together. So you draw the metaphor in and you create the imagery within your own mind that then leads to the analysis. Because take two people, Susan and Sarah, and they both may analyze that piece of material very differently. Does that mean one is wrong and one is right? No, it means they're both correct. But Susan may analyze that activation in a different way to Sarah, because that particular transmission, the keys, codes, and the triggers, the language of light presentations within that transmission is to be perceived and processed differently depending on the needs of the individual. So it's a unique presentation. So I'm told from the 9. So I'm going to go into that final part of the analysis. So shall we now present through the celestial star grid your awareness of your royal houses of Sirius, Pleiades and Lyra incarnations as the memory complex aspect that now comes online as you approach your winter solstice 2016, which is most probably today if this video is uploaded on time. So I'm recording this on the 20th of December 2016, and I expect that this will be uploaded tomorrow on the 21st. So it's the winter solstice today if this video is uploaded on time. So shall we now present through the celestial star grid. So what is the celestial star grid? As I spoke in earlier videos, this is about the expansion level of the self, which moves outwards in an energy sense. It is mirrored completely within the human brain. So if you were to visualize an expansion of energy moving out from your body into the universe at the level of the stars, if you like, that expansion into the stars is a metaphor for what's occurring within the brain. The brain, the actual energetic of the brain is like a replica or a copy of the universe, or certainly the universe in its true form. Not necessarily what we see when we look out into the night sky, but the universe in its true form. Our brain, our human brain, mirrors this within its electrical pathways and within the passing of information, the transportation systems within the universe, these cosmic byways that are gateways for transportation of vehicles and light beings and time travelers within the brain. The transportation system is also cosmic byways within the brain, and they are transportation systems of living intelligent life forms that make up us, ideas and consciousness itself. So consciousness itself doesn't exist within a place, and according to the 9 and that which they tell me, the cosmos and the universe and all the stars and all the galaxies and the celestial worlds are the same thing as our consciousness, and the brain is an interface that decodes that consciousness, or that that exists within the consciousness and is interlaced with that consciousness. It's a merge between the human brain. The human brain is like a conduit for the consciousness. So we in a linear sense. We like to place things into space, and we like to place things into time in order to process. If you were to imagine that the energy within your brain is the same place as the energy within the cosmos, the truth of the matter is it's the energy within the DNA that is the same place as the cosmos, but that includes the brain. So the celestial star grid is the expansion to that level, and the awareness of that which is outside of Earth, that which comes from the stars. That's where our awareness is. That's where our expansion is. So our awareness of the royal houses of Sirius, Pleiades and Lyra, incarnations, as I've been talking about throughout all this analysis, as the memory complex aspect, and I've spoken about what that memory complex aspect is, now comes online as you approach your winter solstice. So the winter solstice is today, as I said, if this video is uploaded on time. So we are here now. We have entered around today, and it doesn't mean it's actually today, it's within the last few days or weeks either side. Difficult to actually say the time period, but there's an energy either side of that winter solstice where this awareness comes online on a critical mass level. So once the winter solstice is reached, the 21st of December 2016, you can look at that date and you can see that the critical mass point is reached at that point. So we can now truthfully say that critical mass has been reached when it comes to our celestial awareness, our direct, our incarnations within the royal houses of Sirius, Pleiades and Lyra. So we are aware of our inception points and our incarnations that are extraterrestrial. So moving into the activation for this. So this will give you energy codes, keys, codes and triggers. Certain words, certain phrases, certain sentences will conjure up imagery that will activate you into this celestial awareness, because it's activating memory. So as this material that's been transcribed from the 9, as it is spoken, this activates memory within you. Even though that memory may be different within different people, it's the way that it's processed. The memory is basically as though your guidance system around you is saying, remember who you are. You came here to remember who you are. Now is the time for you to remember who you are. And that memory is coming up to the celestial level. And if we imagine the chakras, and we have the crown chakra, which sits just above our head, we can go right up into the galaxy, into the stars, and imagine that there's a celestial chakra. And that celestial chakra sits up there in the stars, and it is part of you. Your energy body does not stop just above your crown. Your energy body goes right up to the stars, and that's the celestial body. And as we have discussed in this analysis, it goes beyond that, right up to source. And it's your chakra that is there within the stars. The prince and princess, beloved offspring of the king and queen, did hold the vibrant blue stars that many had searched for. You must take your vibrant blue stars, my beloved children, did the goddess queen say to her little ones. For the vibrant blue stars can be shared, reproduced, copied in their exact form, and they are much needed within the world known as Terra, Mother Gaia. They call her Eartha. And the princes and princesses from Sirius did come forward with their vibrant blue stars and carried them across cosmic byways through the galactic stargate to Terra, Mother Gaia, Eartha. And they did share their vibrant blue stars to all who could receive them. And there were many. Within their stars were the memories of the feline kings and queens, and the vast galactic stargates that could traverse universes. The people of the lion were thus created. And the princes and princesses from the Pleiades did come forward with their vibrant blue stars, and carried them across light-speed light channels through the galactic stargate to Terra, Mother Gaia, Eartha. And they did share their vibrant blue stars to all who could receive them. And there were many. Within their stars were the memories of the game masters, the white-robed mages who created the rose ray, the pink crystal buildings, and the many moons in the bright pink skies. The people of the Christos were thus created. And the princes and princesses from Lyra did come forward with their vibrant blue stars. And within the twinkling of an eye, through the transportation powers of thought, did they find themselves upon the world known as Terra, Mother Gaia, Eartha. And they did share their vibrant blue stars to all who could receive them. And there were many. Within their stars were the memories of time, the geometries of space, and the golden sands of ambrosia. The alchemists were thus created. Come forward, children of Terra, Mother Gaia, Eartha, and find now your ancient, vibrant blue star, for within it contains all you need to know, and your star shall show you all. We are the white-winged collective consciousness of 9. So that ends that particular transmission. So I have some questions here about this transmission. The first one, as I said, it's not to be analysed, so that is given to you in its pure form for those images, those memories, to bring you into an analysis within your own awareness. So what the blue stars mean to you may mean something to someone else, something different. So somebody asked me this question, what do the vibrant blue stars mean? Now the 9 are saying to me, the blue stars, they sort of come in a multifaceted sense. Blue stars is a code. It is one of those language of light trigger words where if I say to you blue stars, the blue star vibration, the blue star code, the celestial blue energetic, the celestial blue ray, these are all codes sort of mingled up together with this blue star metaphor, and they're codes that activate us. Even if we aren't aware, even if we don't process, I don't know what the blue stars mean, we can feel this energy. So allow that to activate you and allow that to come up in the way that it does for you. So on one level, is this an actual star? Well, yes, because we are expanding into the celestial levels. And we are looking at stars and planetary systems within our linear inception point. So we're within a celestial memory here. That's why the word star is used. But star is more than just a celestial body. Star is a geometric form. We're looking at the Star of David. We're looking at the Merkaba. We're looking at the Metatron's cube. We're looking at all these, the Tree of Life. We're looking at all these activating geometric forms, and this takes us into the DNA. So we're looking at the blue stars as a codon for DNA awakening and for memory, for the DNA to come online and create this recursive formation, so that DNA moves from being a dormant frequency within the human vehicle into a live, activated frequency within the human vehicle. And what does this do? This creates the body known as the light body or the rainbow body of light. This true form, this energetic body of light, has a blue tinge to it. And if you go into outer body experience and work with these higher out-of-body experiences and come into the body and look at the body, you will see that once you activate the celestial body, it will have a blue tinge to it, and the environment around you can look like it's tinged with blue. You may even go through a matrix portal or stargate that looks like a blue matrix, which I've spoken about in previous videos. So the blue star is a trigger to activation memory into the light body. There are many triggers into the light body. The blue star is just one, but the vibrant blue star, combined with the metaphor of Terra, Mother Gaia, Eartha, gives you a huge memory package. Come forward, children of Terra, Mother Gaia, Eartha, and find now your ancient vibrant blue star. That sentence gives you potentially weeks of activation, because it presents a calling which will allow you to move into the memory of the original calling, the calling that you answered. That calling is being created now. Now we are at critical mass at a celestial level, which means we can change the matrix. So we put out the calling now for ourselves to hear before we even create the memory complex and create the first inception point. So who called you? Who called you here to Earth? You did. And you are calling yourself right now. So that's a way to jump through time, take the multidimensional viewpoint, move into the 0 point. So come forward, children of Terra, Mother Gaia, Eartha, and find now your ancient vibrant blue star is the calling and the reason and the answer, and it is the code, the map that allows you to answer your own call. So that's just a small amount of analysis within that. And as I said, I can't give much, or shouldn't give much, because that is to be given to you in its pure form. Can you talk more about the Pleiades and the bright pink skies? Okay, so the Pleiadian civilization is very vast. And again, this will present in many forms to different channels and different clairvoyants. If you move into Merkaba type meditation and outer body experience and ask to see the Pleiades, then you may see something very different. It's a very vast system. But what I was shown when I asked the Nine to show me the Pleiades and to allow me to see some remote viewing of the Pleiades, the color pink is very common within the Pleiadian system that I viewed, and the Nine talked to me about this being a predominant color within that planetary system, because the skies have a pink hue. So here on Earth we see our skies as blue, but in the Pleiades they're pink, if you like, and the landscape has a pink tone to it. So our landscape is sort of green, really. The landscape there is also a pink, a grayish pink, within the planetary system that I viewed. But we're also looking at energetic rays. We have blue sky here on Earth. We hold the human template, which is a blue vibrancy, a blue color. It is a blue field, a blue ray, if you like. And the Pleiades is the pink ray. The energetic is the pink ray, the magenta ray, or the rose ray. Any of those are just as resonant as the other. The magenta ray, and I am a soul with an inception point in the Pleiades. So when I was given, or when I chose the word magenta, at that time I didn't realize that it was because I hold a magenta ray. But all individuals from the Pleiadian system will hold this magenta ray, or the rose ray, which is a upgraded crystalline diamond light version of the magenta ray. So the indigo individuals that are from the Pleiades will very much resonate with the color magenta. but the new upgraded Pleiadian souls that are coming in now, the babies, have got this Christ light energy. This is the second coming of Christ, if you like. They have this Christ like energy known as the rose ray. But these are just some metaphors that the codes of the Pleiades will give, as in this pink color. So what this means to you is more important than the analysis that I bring. Somebody else said to me, ambrosia. And was this some kind of nectar? Was this some kind of liquid drink? And could this be something you would drink if you were on a raw food diet? So say you're just drinking raw food juices, or could this also liken to breatharian energy, where you are living within prana? Yes, it can mean both of those, because ambrosia, there are levels to ambrosia. Ambrosia being the nectar of the gods, the divine nectar. So here on earth, in the third dimension, raw food, organic juices and smoothies would definitely fit that. Moving up into breatharian existence, individuals who are living on prana, that would be the upgraded version of ambrosia. So individuals who are not eating any actual solid food or even taking in liquid, but they are just living on prana, which is a very evolved sixth dimensional presentation within a human being. So somebody who's doing that and living successfully without food, living on prana, living on the life force of the universe as a breatharian, would have activated codes within them that's sixth dimensional. This is a very, very advanced way to live. And I would say to you, be sure that you are ready before you step into that, because that is not where we are at critical mass. The ascension, this en masse ascension, this group of thousands and thousands and thousands of individuals, where they are at predominantly is not at that level yet. There are a few individuals in the minority that are at this level, and yes, they are on this planet, but they are not moving within the en masse ascension process. They are stepping ahead of that when it comes to their nourishment and the way that they build their physical structure. So they have changed their needs. They don't need solid food or liquid. And we're all heading into this, that, it's a choice, but we're all heading into this. I can tell you now, I'm nowhere near living on prana. I definitely eat food. But we can move beyond that with ambrosia, the nectar of the gods, divine nectar. We can move beyond that, beyond even the breatharian existence, because, and this is the ambrosia we can all access now, which is kind of the same thing as the breatharian chi and prana, really. What the ambrosia is, and it's important for you to decode this yourself, so I won't give you the fullness of the ambrosia, because it is a trigger word, but we are looking here at the golden energy, and I feel that this particular channeling, golden sands of ambrosia, the golden sands of ambrosia, that's important to hear and decode. The alchemists with us created, so the golden sands of ambrosia creates the alchemists. So the golden sands of ambrosia is linked to alchemy. And what we are looking here when we look at ambrosia itself, so we're looking at the juices and smoothies that are raw food, into breatharian, prana and chi, into the divine presentation of ambrosia. And that is a frequency, a golden frequency. And the emotion that one would hold when one holds this frequency is that of bliss. So ambrosia is bliss. And the emotion of bliss is that food, well, it may not be food, but it is nourishment. It isn't perhaps nourishment enough for the physical body at this point for the majority of ascending individuals. It's certainly the future, but it is the nourishment for the light body. So I will leave you there, and thank you so much for sharing this journey of analysis with me on this particular channeled transmission. It's been great fun, and thank you so much for listening. Thank you for all your questions, and I will still look at the questions and respond to any questions that I feel need to be responded to. I will do my best. I've had a lot of questions, but thank you. And I would just like to take this moment to wish you a very happy solstice, wherever you are in the world, whether it be the summer solstice or the winter solstice. It is your blue star solstice. It is your blue star gate. And I wish you a very, very happy day and a very happy Stargate blue star solstice energy, which you can take whenever you want to. It doesn't have to be the 21st of December for you to take that energy. So thank you again for listening. Take care, and I will be back soon. Bye. Hi there, just a little update, something I wanted to share with you, as the video that I've previously recorded is now ready to be uploaded. I've just reviewed the video, and I just realised something that I'd like to share with you, a very interesting bit of synchronicity. I've realised that this analysis of the Blue Star Solstice series has been presented in 9 parts. And also, the culmination of that analysis, those 9 parts, has ended on the solstice. And that's the content of the video in the first place. That actual transmission was about the Blue Star Solstice today, the 21st of December, that point. And I just wanted to say that that wasn't planned. I did not plan to do the analysis in 9 sections. I just, put the recording software on and just did that in sections as and when. And I did not plan to end that on the solstice either. So that has just happened. And I've just realized this, and I thought, wow, a little bit of synchronicity to share with you. So once again, I'd just like to wish you all a very happy solstice. Have a lovely day, and I will see you again soon. Bye. What is the Matrix? Who are the Masters? I, Magenta Pixie, am so very pleased to present my first book, channeled from my guidance system that I refer to as the White-Winged Collective Consciousness of 9. Discover the true story of our origins as an energy system, how we lost the original template for our destiny, and how we are now in the process of remembering those lost codes. Learn how humanity may reclaim the sovereignty which is rightfully ours, bringing us back into wholeness, integration, and full understanding of who we are, why we are here, and what we are here to do. Spirituality, metaphysics, and science merge, as the sacred geometry, known as the language of light, is downloaded and decoded. The realization and activation of these ancient codes for a new dawn of man is an alchemical process available to us all. Now is the time that collectively we move forward into a fully conscious ascension and embrace the new archetype of Master of the Matrix.